Commsor was ever meant to be a business, which is kind of the funny thing, given where we are and what we're doing right now. Product Hunt, a little over 4 years ago, had a no-code hackathon. You had 3 days to build an MVP of a product without writing a single line of code. And I was just participating for the sake of participating and made a thing at the time called Commsor, which kind of reveals where the Commsor name actually came from later on. I think it got like 55th place out of 60 entries in the hackathon. It didn't do well at all, but I kept kind of doodling on it and working on it. And suddenly it was making a little bit of money. Long story short, Commsor got shortened to Commsor. The original idea evolved a bit, and we ended up building we called the Community OS. And the goal was originally to build a community product that helped community teams be an intentional part of the go-to-market process. So helping measure community initiatives, measure impact on go-to-market, build better communities, leverage community as a way to grow a business. And we did that for a very long time. I had kind of written some semi-viral tweets about community. So investors were reaching out and saying, community is going to be a category. We should invest. We should do this. And I don't know, in a weird way, kind of blink and suddenly 3 years went by. And yeah, we had built this Community OS product. We built a community of community people, and we were trying to build the community company. And long story short, we pivoted a little bit. No, transparently, we hit a wall with our current product. We didn't see a path for it to go the way we wanted it to go. Ultimately, we landed on this thing that we now call go-to-network. And it doesn't really matter what you call it. Call it near-bound, call it ecosystem-led, call it partnerships, call it go-to-network. I don't know. The world doesn't need more labels and B2B acronyms and phrases that have to be described. So the idea behind go-to-network is that companies have to invest in an inner network of champions, customers, partners, creators, advisors, influencers, investors, whatever that might be, that they can reach the market through. So the idea, it's people first, shout out to Nick and Mark. If you know, you know. And I think there's a whole new wave of the way businesses are being built in this people first, people as the atomic unit of measurement. Look at the rise of the importance of personal brand and personal networks, the rise of fractional employees, the rise of everyone having a side hustle, the way buyers buy is much more people to people instead of company to company. The list goes on and on and on. But the way business is done is shifting from that company as the atomic unit to people as the atomic unit. And when people become the atomic unit of business, authentic relationships become the currency, if you will. That's the go-to-network world, as I said, whatever you want to call it. That's the world, the future we're building for. It's definitely not the way the world is right now, but I would never say that I'm a founder to build for the way the world is. I'm a founder to build for the way I think the world should be. And yeah, I'm not trying to say we're going to change the world. We're building B2B software. We're in our own little, very specific niche of the world. But when it comes to our little bubble of the world, I do think it's time for some change. So counterintuitively, at least counterintuitive to traditional startup advice, we're building two products to sort of make this vision of the future that we see a reality. Bronto and Matcha. I like to joke that basically our products and our brand are like my personality turned into company brands, because like dinosaurs, actually you can't see a dinosaur I think in this video frame, but dinosaurs, and then tea are like, a large part of my personality, for better or for worse. I don't know, maybe that part should get cut out because who gives a shit about me, but maybe you'll care because it is people first, right? But Bronto and Matcha, they're two very different products, but they're both rooted in this people first, people as the atomic unit of measurement philosophy, if you will. There's this thing called Dunbar's number, which is the idea that humans can only maintain 150 meaningful relationships in their head at any given time. Our goal with Bronto is on one side to help individuals grow their professional network, build a bigger, better, stronger network. If Dunbar's number is 150, could Bronto's number for individuals be 250, 300, 400, 500, 1,000? And then for companies, imagine if every investor, every advisor, every champion, every team member, every executive of your company understood and was able to build bigger, better, stronger relationships. What would that mean for your company looking for your next hire, your next lead, your next partnership? It opens up infinite warm paths for your business. And with Matcha, our goal is to help you grow your network, meet new people, build authentic connections. The simple way to put it is, what if the professional network was built in a community-centric, authentic connection way instead of a social media, ad-driven, algorithmic feed way? So right now, Matcha is one-on-one connection programs powered by communities, but there's so much more we're working on, so much more that's going to come. We want Matcha to be the place you come to meet the next person you hire, to meet the next person you work with, to meet the next person who teaches you something that changes the trajectory of your career, to find your next mentor. All of that is what we want to make possible with Matcha. We've been quietly working on a lot of these things for the last 6 to 9 months, and we're finally ready to start to pull the curtain back, hence this video, hence us pulling the curtain back. So both products are available now in beta, but you can go check them out. We're rolling more updates out week over week. We're trying to embrace the build in public mentality. So this is probably not the first video you will, or not, well, this is probably the first video, not the last video you will see of me talking about the products. You'll see members of our team talking about what we're building, showing off what we're shipping. I think this is the beginning. There's a lot more to come, and we're really excited to build alongside all of you, to build our own network, to build our herd, if you will, to keep the dinosaur metaphor going. And we're excited for anyone who wants to join us for the journey.